What kind of Porsche is this and what year is it?
This is a 1986. It's a 944 Turbo, internal project 951.
How long have you owned it?
31 and a half years.
Is it a special color?
To me it is, because it's black over black, which is what I do.
What do you like best about it?
Well, it was my first Porsche. I didn't know anything about Porsche at the time. I just thought it was cool and it was affordable. Barely. 31 years ago. And I was I'd become interested in European cars and knew that I wanted to go that direction after having been a muscle car guy.
I'm the same way. What special features does it have?
Well, it is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder, turbocharged. It is highly modified, and 12 years ago it dynoed at 305 horsepower at the rear wheels with 272 foot-pounds, which is about 110% increase over stock.
Wow.
The engine has been highly modified externally with bigger turbo, larger injectors, polished intake, mass airflow sensor, and I could go on, but I won't.
What do you like about the interior?
Well, seeing as how the car is 36 years old and there's no cracks in the dash or the seats, I'm very pleased that it is still feeling good and looking good.
Yeah. What modifications have you made to the vehicle since you've owned it?
Oh, well, as I previously had mentioned, the modifications to the engine, but I also have different wheels. They're HREs. I've had them since 1999. The wheels, instead of the 16s, are now 18s, and they're HREs. I've also changed the mirrors from flag to 968 Aero. Steering wheel has been changed to a 930S. And the parking lights and side markers are clear with amber backlights so that you get a monochromatic perspective on the car.
One of the things that I really like about it. What's been your favorite adventure in the car?
Well, I did 9 DEs in that car in 98, 99, and 2000. It is partially set for the track, though it's been backed off from that somewhat. It has a 5-point harness in it, fire extinguisher, and it's ready for the track if you want it, but it has not been tracked in 21 years.
So 2001?
And I also highly enjoy the driving times we have down at Palooza in the backwoods of Arkansas.
If someone was thinking about buying a 944 Turbo, what advice would you give them?
Since they're older cars, you have to have them checked out by a certified mechanic, so to speak, for a PPO. But mostly you want to check the maintenance service records like you would do with any other Porsche purchase. You really need to know its history. You don't want something that's been run hard and put up wet.
And one day this will eventually become a really expensive car. Ray, I think you have been one of the coolest 36-year-old Porsches I've ever seen. Thank you for the interview and showing me your Porsche.
Well, thank you so much for coming over and interviewing me. It is my pleasure.
I'll do it again and again.